Just 15 miles south of the Canadian border in northwest Minnesota lies the town of Halleck and Revelation Ale Works, who have done a lot to help revitalize their downtown. You might have tried a blue ribbon beer before, but now it's time to try a purple ribbon.
Music isn't a commodity. It's a craft. That's why we go to work every day, pounding the sidewalks and venue floors of communities big and small to discover, empower, and celebrate new and important voices shaping the future of music's history.
I was a city administrator. I heard they wanted to tear this building down. I said, well, that can't happen. This is a cool building. So instead of tearing it down for $10,000, $15,000, I said, I'll give you $100 for it, and we had a brewery. This tap room is not here to make money. It's here to give back to the community. That's our primary goal. We want to be here for our small town. We have a wine bar across the street, a coffee shop. We have a really nice fitness center behind us here. An appliance store, a flooring store, all those are new since we opened. Because we're in a small town, population just under 1,000, so we wanted to have something for everybody. So we started with, our first brew was a blonde or pale. I think it, kind of a borderline on both of those. Number one bestseller is our blood orange wheat, which started actually as a Belgian wheat. And we have some good hazy IPAs too. And our sours have really kind of taken over too. This is our Purple Ribbon Pilsner. It's a perfect summer, winter, anytime beer. 5.1% Czech style Pilsner. Our Purple Ribbon Pilsner with a lot of US saws, as much local malt as we can get. We get local malt from Vertical Malt in Crookston, and we get a lot from Malt Works in Detroit Lakes. And it's not a blue ribbon. Blue ribbon is not first place. Purple ribbon is the grand champion. So this is our grand champion Pilsner, and we really love it. Our ownership structure now is my wife and myself. We have a few friends and family that invested. We also did a Kickstarter that raised somewhere around $20,000 at the beginning. We have longer term employees, full-time employees for a year, are offered employee ownership. But it's something that we always wanted, we always dreamed about. If somebody's giving us their heart and soul, there's no reason they shouldn't have a piece of the profits when we start making profit, if that ever happens. We do a lot of community fundraisers twice a month sometimes. We have them fairly often. We give back as much as we can. We did the Black is Beautiful beer, the All Together beer. We're actually bringing a pretty large check down to the cities this weekend to the Brewing Change Collaborative, which will be really exciting to see how they use that. We still do probably about 80% of our volume in distribution, but our tap room is now open 5 days a week. Some of our best accounts are rural locations like Thief River. We sell a lot of beer. A lot of these little towns, they have 4 taps, and one of them is Revelation. It's really, really fun to see that. And now we're last time I counted about a month ago, we had about 178 locations on tap and in cans. And most of it is Northwest Minnesota, Eastern North Dakota. We've got a few spots hit up in the cities now, and that's growing slowly. Obviously, Certix here and Top 10 Blaine goes through a lot of our peanut butter stout and smoothie sours. So. Coming up for new beers, like I mentioned, we've got our new fooders, so we're doing some fun things with our fooders. We're working on a collaboration with Half Brothers Brewing in Grand Forks to do a Belgian something in the fooder. We also, around this time of year, start opening up some of our barrels from Far North Spirits. Right now, some of the barrel-aged beers we have that we'll be opening up are our double peanut butter stout, which is, I think, our highest rated beer on Untapped. It is really good. We have a Spoon Man Imperial Stout that is in barrels. We have a few sour beers that are in barrels. Last year we came out with, around our anniversary in January, February, we came out with our Deviation. That's a mixed fermentation sour. Part of it is foodered in barrels. Part of it is Brett, part of it is kettle soured. We blended it together until we got what we wanted, and have this really cool mixed fermentation sour that is only available in Bombers and on tap, in the tap room only. We'll be doing another version of that coming up this winter. So cheers, look for our Pilsner, let us know what you think, and cheers.